In this video, we're going to have a look at curated topic models and some of their benefits. To do that, we need some data, and we have a case set here called social media case. We'll select that, and we'll select Token Cloud as our tool to create overview of the material. And now I need to enter some kind of search criterion, and I will just enter the word regime, and again regime, but now with an S added. I need to do that because I'm not using a curated topic model right now. I'm simply manually deciding which words I'm going to want the system to find for me. So let's see if these two words occur in the material. And it so happens that they do. We can turn them over so it becomes a little bit easier for us to read. And we see that regime occurs 64 times, the big one, and regimes with an S occurs 15 times. So the difference in size indicates some kind of difference in the relative frequencies of the words. We also noticed that we did not get more than we looked for. I mean, we only got the two words we looked for. So we got these two 1 grams. So that's how it works if we just manually input the exact words we're going to look for. But let me now try and see if a curated topic model can help me a little bit more. So I'm going to look for the kind of regime that is a dynasty or a rule or a domination of a larger system. So we'll try and find that general topic area. And we have it here. We see there are various variants. For example, a child of this general parent topic is junta. Another child is an archy, where we have an example here, a hierarchy. We have also a cracy, where an example could be an adhocracy. We have a control, we have an emirate, we have a dynasty, we have a regime, which was the one we were looking for. An example of that would be an apartheid regime. There could be a caliphate, there could be a chiefdom. An example of that would be a domination. And then we can have a reign or a rule, or a might or a rule. And for example, here we have an example here called nobility might. So let's go with the one we started with, which is regime, and see what we get if we look for that one. And here it comes. And the first thing we notice, of course, is we no longer only get 1 grams. We get words that are combinations of 2 or perhaps even more than 2 words. And some examples that we are fortunate to have now is Nazi regime. We didn't specifically remember to ask about that, but the system knew that this was relevant, so it came up with that hit. Authoritarian regime, again, the system knew to advise you to get this. And communist regime, Trump regime, totalitarian regime, and so forth. So the first benefit we notice from using a curated topic model is its ability to remember the things that we did not remember. It kind of expands on our imagination a little bit. We can expand that even more because we can now go to the parent topic here and see what we get if we go up to the parent topic. So again, that starts with archy. And we have it here. So anything inside the general topic of an archy, a cracy, a dynasty, a regime, we select that. And let's see what we get. And now we see that we get many more hits, substantially more hits. We get a more wide exploration of our topic, and we see that we have lots of details that we might want to consider. So the benefit of using this wider parent topic is that it goes more to the sides of the topic that we started out with, and we can now decide is this relevant for us, or do we want to go in a specific direction and, for example, just pursue our original topic, or do we want to add two of the topics? We can do that. Let me show you how we do that. So let's say we're interested in regimes and dynasty. So I'm going to have dynasty and I'm going to have regime, just those two. We don't want all the others. So we'll submit that. And here is a somewhat smaller result. We now only have dynasties and regimes. And for example, we notice that we have some historical Chinese dynasties and lots of other variants over the same theme. So what we have seen here are some basic benefits of using curated topic models to navigate large data sets. And I really encourage you to log on and try out for yourself. Try pursuing some topics that are of special interest to you. And you can use the built-in topics inside the WebMaps platform to get your experiences. You don't need to actually upload your own data. Just start out by navigating some of the data sets that we offer to you. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. See you back soon.